Good morning, Borda. Hope you're all well. Hope there's somebody there. Hello, you there? Can you wave? Yeah, marvellous. So today is, let's think, we've had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So today must be Thursday. Now, shut my towith. Heddiw. I'll give you a clue. It's mine. You say it. Mine. Heilog ac mae'n gymylog. Da iawn. Mae'n heilog ac mae'n gymylog. Another nice day today. Now then, should we do a spoon song? Shall we? Let's see. We had the fishy one this week, and we had the Grand Old Duke of York. Let's have that. No, not that one. He likes coming back. Miss Polly had a dolly. Right, get your dolly ready then. Here she goes. Miss Polly had a dolly who was sick. So she rang for the doctor to be quick. The doctor came with his bag and his hat, and he knocked on the door with a rat-a-tat-tat. He looked at the dolly and he shook his head, and he said, Miss Polly, put her straight to bed. I'll write you a paper for a pill. I'll be back in the morning, yes I will. Did you remember that? It's been a while, hasn't it? Poor dolly, looks awful sad. Okay, so yesterday we looked at our big book about sounds, and we looked at the page for the sound we've been doing this week. Let's just have a quick look. I'm not going to read you all the story again, but we'll have a quick look. So, do you remember the boy and the dog scared the snake, and the snake makes a sound, and if we want to write that sound, this is how it looks. And we write it by going all the way round and back again. Okay. Now, today, I want you to do some writing of this letter sound with a pencil or a pen. Yesterday, you found some fantastic ways to do it. Ollie and Liv wrote it in rice. Holly found 3 ways to do it. She did it with buttons and threading and chalk, I think it was. And Raya did it with icing sugar. So that was fantastic, and I'm sure there'll be more. But today we are going to use a pencil to write with. Okay, we're going to do this letter carefully. I'll just put this away a second. Now then, I'm just thinking what I need to tell you about this. I've made a sheet, and mums and dads, I need you to do it the same. I can't find a link for one. I've looked and looked, but they're none of them exactly what I want, and I want it just done a certain way. Okay, so I've made one to show you. I'm hoping Sam's going to be able to focus in on this. So all I've done with a light colour felt pen, I've done it really careful, about that size is what you need, not much bigger now because it gets harder to control. So with a light colour pen, just do 4, that's plenty. And then we're using a black felt pen or a black biro. Just do a little dot where they need to put the pencil on, which is on the top with this one, and then a little line the way they've got to go. Okay, it's really obvious with letters, but not so much with other letters, and they're just used to doing it like this. Then pretty much the same, but close together dots, so they're consciously joining the dots to do this one, 4 of those. Then just the start point and the little line. Okay, 4 of those, and they need to refer back to this, so they're making it look the same. And then a place for them to just have a go all by themselves. If every time they do it, you say round and back again, round and back again, at least that's going to give them a little clue what to do. And by the time they've done all these, they should have got the pattern of writing the letter into their head and into their hand and make the link between the two. So hopefully then they'll be able to have a go by themselves, okay? And you might have to do this a few times. If they absolutely can't do it, leave it for a bit, okay? Just get them doing some pencil patterns, some swirls or some zigzags, okay? But they should by now be able to, most of them have a really good go at this, okay? If it's not perfect, don't mind, but it needs to be nigh on perfect, and it definitely doesn't need to start at the bottom, okay? Children, it's really important, remember, this letter starts at the top and it keeps going all the way till the end. You don't take your pencil off until you get to the end with this one, okay? Remember to do good sitting. You need to be sitting at a table to do this. I'd use either a pencil or a felt tip pen. I wouldn't use a biro because sometimes if you're not quite at the right angle with a biro, it won't write, and then you're going to stop then halfway through because your pen's not working. So a pencil is best, a well sharpened pencil, okay? We're going to hold it properly, remember, little bird pecking, other ones help underneath. Not too close to the end, but not too far up the pencil either. And your other hand needs to be holding your paper still when you're writing, otherwise it's going to jiggle about and it won't be good. Okay, so get mum or dad or your grown-up to make a sheet like this, okay? It's only a 2-minute job, it's fine. But it does need to be the right sort of shape, okay? Not too bad with an S, but some of them it gets a bit, there's different styles, should we say, but they need to be able to do the basics and then we'll move on to getting their own style. So, yeah, hold that, yeah. Okay, so I want you to have a go at that. We've learned all about the shape of the letter, we've played games. Now we need to learn to write it, okay? You should be able to recognise it now. You know what it is. When you see it, you'll know it's a S, and now we need to have a little go at writing it. There's not that many people in our class who've got a S in their name. Usually, loads of people got S. We have, of course, got somebody whose name starts with S, and that's Skye. Skye Morris. Her name starts with a capital S. And then I looked and I think there's Jackson who's got a S in there. Isla has, even though you can't hear it, it's a silent one because letters do that sometimes. And who was the other person? Oh, Isaac in the afternoon. Isaac's got a S. But apart from that, we haven't got many S in our first names at all, which is a bit surprising. So, first job, have a go at that. Okay. Shall we sing them? Silly Snake? You might be able to help me today. All right, ready? Silly snake, silly, sing your very best. Sing about the things you know that start with letter. Stinky, soapy, sailboats in the... Sorry, but I have to. That's all the stuff I know. Did you remember it? Good, well done. I found another song about, but this lady who sings it calls it S, which is its name. That's fair enough. So I'm going to put the link for you to listen to that one and see what you think. You might be able to sing along. I was a bit distracted by a tutu myself, but there we are. Now then, Sam is going to show you a little picture here now of a number game that I saw, which I thought would be really nice for you to have a go at. So, it's a game for 2 people really, so you can play it with your brother or sister, or you play it with mum and dad, or you're grown up. And you're going to need 2 pieces of paper, 2 little bowls, 20 and 20, so 40 things to count, little things. So I think they've used glass beads and mints by the look of it in the picture, but you could use pennies, you could use pasta shells, you could use anything that you've got a lot of really that you can count. And then you're going to need a dice. Now if you've got a dice, brilliant. If it's a dice with numbers on, even more brilliant. because really the best dice I'd like you to have is one that's got numbers written on it. Now, this dice in this picture isn't a dice at all. It's a wooden block. And if you haven't got a dice, you could easily make one. So if you write on a square cube wooden block, if you've got one, would be best. Numbers 1 up to 6. And then all you need to do for this game is you take it in turns to roll the dice, read the number, so it's good practicing your numbers. And then you have 20 counters each, and they're on your paper. Pepper, shush. Pepper wants to play the game. You roll the dice. If it says 5, you have to choose 5 of your counters and put them in the bowl. So you've got to do careful picking up and counting as you put them in. Otherwise you put too many in or not enough. So you've got to count, and then the other person rolls the dice, has a look at what number they get, counts that many counters into their bowl. And the winner is the first one to get all their counters into the bowl. Okay, so 20 each. That should be a good few turns there. But we're looking for good reading of numbers and good choosing and counting. Okay, so we'll see if you like playing that game. Right, so that is that. I'm looking forward to seeing some more photos of what you've been up to. Try hard with your letters. I might have a special surprise for you tomorrow. Sam's promised me we might try something different tomorrow. But apart from that, that's it really. So have a lovely Thursday. Have lots of fun, do lots of playing, be kind, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay?